Hello everyone, it's Emily here. Welcome to the YouTube video here on the channel. Today we are at Fujairah in the UAE. I'm going to turn my audio up a little so you can hear the actual aircraft. Today we are doing a strike mission, solo strike mission, because number 2 was being a right pain in the arse and I was flying this with number 2 against the airfield at, it's not Kasab, at Bandar El Jask. So we've got a pair of cluster bombs and the rest are Mark 82 air balloons. Mark 82s are for the runway, the clusters are for any aircraft parked on the ramp. Stand them up, let's get out of here. You've got a nice sound looking at us, which is fine. 140 knots, I'm going to rotate about 170 because we are heavy boys today. What I can do is just put the nose down, sit on the horizon, accelerate away, 300 knots, out of burn, bring the aircraft right, Noom. Oh, how I do love some flying time, whoa. So yes, today, actually the first time recording DCS in a while, so, yeah, I'm not sure I touched on this in the last video, but basically, 3 weeks ago now, my dad passed away. And to be honest, this is the first time, today's the first day I felt up to recording, like most YouTube videos. It's been really quite weird. Because on the one side, I'm not, sad. Well, I'm sad, but you know what I mean. I'm not, like, distraught. But at the same time, yeah. I think I'm just struggling with depression. It's a combination of seasonal and, because the weather's turned miserable over here. And dealing with everything because, for those of you who don't know, I'm half Czech. CZECH, for those of you who can't spell. It is the Czech Republic, where my mum's from, and her entire side of the family. And basically, I've been having to sort the funeral out because my mum and sister live over there now. And, it's just a bit tough, really. Got the, yeah. So this, by the way, is the VSN F-15. This isn't obviously a real F-15 cockpit. It's an A-10A cockpit, but it's close enough. So we'll nose over, throttle back. So this is a rough idea of the mission today. You can see we've got a load of air defences at Jask, but thanks to the SEAD work done, there's no radar sites there. So as long as we're above 10,000, we are perfectly safe. Heading 066 degrees is what I need to go for, which 30 degrees left snap. So at this altitude, I'm going to probably stay in this altitude range. There's our initial waypoint. I'm going to stay on this course. I'm going to check, is there because I've not actually got, I don't know what trim set up on this aircraft. That's my landing stuff. This is nothing cool. Nope. Trim. So, throttle, trim nose up. Nope. Nose up. Nose down. Alright. There we go. That'll do for now. So, yes, let's go. Do that. I'm going to check around burn. We are. I'm happy to be in a slight climb, really, up to about 16,000 feet for this sortie. As I say, wet wipes wise, we've got a lot on board. This aircraft has 18 hard points, not including the 4 sidewinders and 2 tanks. So including the 2, correction, yeah, including those. Which is not too bad, really. So, there we go. Just sit it there. Not really much to do in the cockpit tour. A little bit of setup to do avionically. So that's 7th. That's my cluster bombs selected. This is the bit when you check my controls again. Sorry guys, this looks incredibly professional. I know. Weapon change. There we go. So I'll do that. Mark 82 as, which is fine. Basically, I'm going to do a sort of big seesaw. So I'm going to go up vertical, get up at 20,000, roll over the top, and just try and drag the CCIP bomb fall line up the runway and just destroy them as much of the runway as I can. The lucky thing about the design, again, I'm not going to try and meta this too heavily, of Kasab, is you can see, a sort of correction of Ital Jask, isn't it, Bandar Jask, is this is the ramp here. So if I can get this section of the runway from about here to that AAA site destroyed, the runway's as good as useless. You know, so, yeah. 15,000 tick. So I'll just nose down, get myself levelled. There we go. But yeah, like I say, it's just been a weird couple of days, a couple of weeks. And, you know, the main part that sucks is the majority, you know, dealing with the majority of this is on me at this point. And, you know, I'm 24. I guess there's people who've had to do it a lot younger. But I've got very little in the way of support from anyone else. And that sucks a lot. Let's check. See, we've flown 25 miles in the temp since we last looked. So it's now 52 miles, 065. Yes, that's fine. Put a lump of nose forward trim down. There we go. It refuses to trim for level. But yeah, I can't wait for the Razbam F-15. That's going to be amazing to have a proper F-15 simulation. F-15E, correction. The F-15C is a lot of fun to fly, but the F-15E it's sort of my bet. It's, you know, I like the F-15 because it's sexy and it's fast, but I'm not very good at dogfighting. But the C, sorry, the correction, the E it's sort of it's sexy, it's fast, and it carries a lot of bombs. Like, imagine employing, you know, the JDAMs will be able to employ from that, because the F-15 can carry a JDAM on every hard point. That's 18 JDAMs. If you can drop those on one pass, that's the war over. You know, one well-placed F-15E is an end of a war. One might argue that would have to be in outer space for some wars, but still. Okay, so I'm now visual on the peninsula at Jask, which is good. So we can have a look. You can see the runway there to the right of the bomb fall line. So I'm going to put the bomb fall line on the end of the peninsula, so we can basically turn in and do sexiness. Unfortunately, as this is effectively a difficult words, it's a Flaming Cliffs, that's the word I was looking for. Sorry guys, I can't English today. A Flaming Cliffs DLC. Then, you know, for example, things like this, you know, I can't do things like CCRP, which I would just set up for 3 CCRP points and drop all my bombs on it. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. I am going to be doing a video with the A10 soon in an actual tank busting situation, not in a, oh look, my engine's caught fire, oopsie. I looked at the feedback, the rewind on that, and it was a random failure, which is quite cool actually. I'm not sure if I covered it in the last video, but I'm going to cover it again. I am test flying the black dots on enemy units so that I can see if it works for me and if I can use it any better. Ooh, there we go. Let's check what we're looking at. Yeah. We've only got the naysans looking at us still. Which is quite cool that it can see us from here. We can see it from here, I should say. There we go. And, oops, it diddles. Drink hard. Let's roll towards the runway centre line. Start up the throttles. And pitch up. 10 degrees, no, up. I'll go fit about 13, 14 degrees. There we go. Come on. There we go. No, I will not let you do this game. Trim down a bit. That's helping. 20,000 feet. Whoosh. Let's go to level at 20,000. So you can see we're pretty decent. We need to get a lot closer than this to deploy our balloons. We are supersonic. There's your proof. So they won't hear us coming. Oh dear, how unfortunate for them. Let's look down at them. Yes, there's something on the ramp which we'll go ahead and target. So let's go downhill. Full power. I'm a lot closer in than I thought I was. Level off. Take it back up. 20 degrees nose up bubble. 20,000 feet. Snap it over the top. Roll down. Snap level. There we go. Pause. So you see we're actually over the beachhead now, so I'm going to give it one power off. Invert. Lift going down. There it is. We're about to get lit the fuck up. There's my bomb 4 line. Boom, 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 boom. Away, power on. Let's just go vertical. Get out of here. Not even targeted on that pass. Outstanding. So yeah, we can see units. There's my bombs going down. Pause. So you see what they come down in little parachutes. So, I mean, I've knocked. Yeah, there you go. I'm knocking holes in the runway. It would have been nice to have sort of dragged it further along the runway, but the runway is basically unusable at this point. So yeah. And for a solo strike, that's not too horrendous. So I have to find the target. I'm now gonna level off. 7 again. Yep, CBUs. Thank you. Power on. Hard on. I'm going to drag my BFL across the apron there because I can see there's aircraft. So, bomb, bomb. I'm out. So I'm going to go up to about 20,000, 25,000. You can see our little things already breaking up above the airfield, and so we killed some 2 Su-24s, not bad. And probably wrecked a couple more. We'll do a BDA on the way home. That was confusing for a second there, I lost my bearings. That was quite scary actually. So I was up at this angle and I was rolled. Obviously that looked like a 50 to me for a second. But yeah, I was like, I'm not 50 degrees nose up pitch. Right, need a bit of back trim. Half power on. There we go. So, bearing 248 degrees, I'm flying a little to the left of that. 250, 250, 248, wings level. So, we missed the La Combattante, which is a German flagship, but I promise it's not German. What I like to do when I'm making these missions is put a bit of stuff just lying about in the mission, you know. But yeah, you can see we've wrecked 2 of them. That 3rd one's not going to fly ever again. And that 4th one's going to be a long time before it flies. So, you know, it's... The damage modelling in DCS, I would argue that that's destroyed, even though it's not on fire. Because, you know, you're putting 2 new wings, replacing most of the fuselage. That's, for all intents and purposes, that's destroyed. That would be my argument to it, but, yeah. The nice thing is, we dropped flares as a precaution, but we didn't even get shot at during that sortie, which was kind of nice. Kind of relaxing, actually. So, we'll just put a bit more nose down on. And on our way home. So, let's do a quick check. 75 miles, heading 247. Oh, what I can do is just fly towards the NASAMS, can't I? Oh god, can't. Please don't do me like that. Okay. There we go, 247. So yeah, I'm just going to fly like this for a bit. Woo! Aileron roll. Because I can. And there's the coast. So what I'll do is just put the altitude paper just on beyond the coast. Actually, let's use our eyes. So the aerodrome is going to be in that area there. No, it's just to the left nose. I'm going to use the RWR to find home base. There we go. Wings level. Whoa. Okay, power back to literally tiny amounts. And then we'll do a noisy ass arrival. Yeah, so I do dot stuff in to my missions, like the little cargo ship and stuff. Because had we seen that, we could have targeted it, and you know, it just adds a bit of variety, doesn't it? So especially when I'm doing my own, you know, I'm doing effectively solo flying. It's, you know, just makes things you go, oh look, didn't see that last time, kind of thing. Alright, so I'm going to go up to about 500 knots and do a pattern break and land. Because that was a successful sortie. Burn on. 600 knots. So basically very fast. Down the runway. 3, 2, 1, and pitch. Power off. Bunt. There you go, 300 knots, abeam the threshold. Gear. Down. Can I do gear at 250? I'll also descend because of it. Yeah. No, not gear coming down. Power. I believe that is going to be flat down there. There you go, flaps down. Oh. And we'll start our turn. A bit steep, but we'll make it absolutely fine. It's about 5 degrees down bubble from here, so I'll hold 5 degrees. Nice consistent speed on the turn. That pitch about 5 degrees, we'll continue to hold. Actually got about 6 or 7. There we go, bit of power. Bit slow now. So I'll just steer this way and this way. Fly the flight path vector into the touchdown zone. Land in a 2-point attitude. Bit of a bump. Toe brake on. Bit of aerodynamic braking, we're really quite light, so I can do that and I can knock the flap forward. There you go, nose derotate to 80. And we'll get down to about 30 or 40. Shall do. Get the air brake down, flaps are away. Confirm. We'll just taxi off into this area and end the video there. But thank you so much for watching, guys. As I say, that was a bit of a fun one for me. I've really enjoyed that. You know, really nice simple strike mission compared to the last one we did, which was quite, you know, involved sort of flying over a point and releasing bombs at a, you know, on a basically a CCRP, so, you know, reference speeds only, kind of reference point and speed. But yeah, it was good fun. We achieved the objective, and yeah. So if you enjoyed today's video, please do not forget to like the video. Subscribe to see more from me on a semi-regular basis. I'm getting pretty good at weekly uploads. It might increase, it might decrease. At work, I start actually doing my job, not just training for my job, at the end of this month. So I'd rather, you know, get this done as well as I can. But you know, I can commit to the 1 a week for now. Doesn't that F-15 look sexy? Right, let's check the scoreboard. The scores on the doors. £140 points, not bad. So we've killed, yeah. So you see, we hit 19, 28, 34, 44. Hit that aircraft 44 times. You know, but yeah, and we only killed two. Well, we hit 44. 45, 46, you know, 46 bomblets actually hit things out of 200 odd dropped. That shows how bad cluster bombs are. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye.